I will now call on Professor Phumla Sinxadi, who is actually a past Bongani Mayosi National Health Scholarship program. She was actually part of the first cohort, so she's also in the older category, if I may put it that way. She's from the pharmacy department, and in addition to this, she's now graduated to also evaluating applications on behalf of the SAMRC for additional scholarships.
Thank you so much. Oh, probably. Thanks. Thank you for that short introduction that will shorten my speech. But actually first heard about the MRC funding through Professor Gary Martins. And at the time, I was one of the beneficiaries because the SARE funding supported my MEd project. After I qualified as a consultant in clinical pharmacology, actually, so we come from the Division of Clinical Pharmacology, I embarked on a PhD. I got funding from other funders, which I will not mention. But one of the things that maybe people are aware or unaware of, some of the clinicians that embark on PhDs have to take salary cuts. And that starts to erode the motivation a little bit. And Prof. Mayosi actually suggested applying for the specialist training fellowship, which supported my salary, which actually did motivate me a little bit more to complete my PhD. But like you mentioned, I was one of the inaugural cohorts for the National Health Scholars Program, and at the time, I was the first doctor to actually get that award. We had to go through some teething processes at UCT because they hadn't seen so much money given to a PhD student. So I was happy to receive that funding, and I qualified with my PhD in 2016, and that's when I got, for the first time as a PI, the SARE funding, and that allowed me to actually recruit some postgraduate students and get some more publication as a senior author. And since then, I have received a second SARE award, and I have moved from being a senior lecturer to being promoted to associate professor. And I have now been NRF rated as a C2 scientist and promoted to head of division of clinical pharmacology since 2022. The other important funding which I need to mention is we were awarded, we being Colette Dandara and I, the extramural unit for the platform for pharmacogenomics starting last year, which I'm the deputy director of. So that's really important for my career. So I'm looking for the next promotion to full professor, and I'm going to put this on the top of the list. So thank you.